Hey, what's going on, guys? It's No Shoes, and we're back with another one. And today we're going to be reacting to Mistadobalina from Del the Funky Homosapien. Thank you to Party Tortoise for the suggestion. Please keep them coming in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys want to hear. I love seeing your suggestions. Y'all all got unique favorites, and I think that's what makes this so fun. But I have no idea what to expect. Honestly, it's still taking me a while to understand what the title of this track is. But without any further ado, let's see what Mr. Dabalina is all about. Let's see what Del, the funky Homo sapien, got to say. Let's get it.
Oh, I know I'm drunk now. Ladies and gentlemen, I forgot my favorite man sitting over there. His name is
Mr. Doubleina, Mr. Bob Doubleina, Mr. Doubleina,
Dabalina,
Mr.
Mr.
Bob Doubleina, Mr. Doubleina, Mr. Bob Doubleina, Mr. Doubleina, Mr. Bob Doubleina.
Okay, hold up. Why is that so fire? Yeah, so it feels like it's a bend on like Mr. Dabalina. That would make the most sense to me. Mr. Bob Dabalina. I love Mr. Dabalina, Mr. Bob Dabalina, Mr. Dabalina. That's so fire. And it's such a wacky switch from the beginning. We get this kind of like airy, almost like atmospheric conversational intro, like, no, I'm drunk now. And then it jumps into like this thick vocal. I think we got the loop maybe from the funky drummer. It's one of those classic loops. I could be remiss. Maybe it's like the Amen break or something. It's been a while since I've refreshed my memory. But regardless, great drop. Let's see where this goes.
Bob Doubleina, Mr. Doubleina, Mr. 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 Bob Doubleina, Mr. Doubleina,
Ah.
Mr. Bob Doubleina.
Mr. Dabalina, Mr.
And then the female vocal, Mr. Bob Dabalina. That's crazy. This is a wild intro. Maybe one of my favorites. This really caught my neck, dude. This is I love it. I love the energy right here. And we getting some more instruments coming in too. Just so groovy, like real kind of funky type of vibes here. Let's see where it goes.
Bob Doubleina, Mr. Doubleina, Mr. Bob Doubleina.
Mr. Dabalina, Mr. Bob Dabalina, Mr. Bob Dabalina, won't you quit? You really make me sick with your fraudulent behavior. You're gonna make me flip and then the army couldn't save you. Why don't you behave, you little rugrat? Take a little tip from the tabloid. Because I know I'm not paranoid. When I say I saw you trying to mock me, now you and your crew are on a mission trying to hawk me. But it isn't happening, you fraud.
Cool. Okay. Nice pacing to the flow. I really like the feel that it almost feels like a nursery rhyme about, like a book your parent would read to you or something you'd see in school, like uh Old Mother Goose, but now it's Mr. Bob Dabalina. And what does Mr. Bob Dabalina do? I don't know. I guess we're here to find out. But yeah, I love where this is going. Love the feel of this.
Because I know I'm not paranoid. When I say I saw you trying to mock me, now you and your crew are on a mission trying to hawk me. But it isn't happening, you fraudulent foes. You used to front big time, now I suppose that everything's cool since the style of apparel you adopted. You used to make fun of, but now you wanna rock it. So you gotta kick it with the homies. But DEL is already hip to your cronies. Me and CMP's thought about this and never have we seen a brother who would hover like Mr. Dabalina.
Doubleina, Mr. Bob Doubleina, Mr.
Cool. Okay. So it feels like maybe we're going to get some like really quick, short and sweet verses, some quick changes back to what we thought was just the intro is now also turning out to be kind of like the hook maybe on this track. We'll see how that goes from here. But yeah, really nice delivery from Dell. Very precise, spaced out. He's not going too fast. He is compressing and stretching time a little bit with his vowels. Like he does that a lot on Deltron 3030. Also, by the way, if anybody knows who produced this, I would love to know more about the story of this album itself. If you can let me know in the comments, that'd be great.
About this, and never have we seen a brother who would hover like Mr. Dabalina.
Doubleina, Mr. Bob Doubleina, Mr. Doubleina, Mr. Bob Doubleina, Mr. Doubleina, Mr. Bob Doubleina, Mr. Doubleina, Mr. Bob Doubleina.
Bro, I love this feel. Like that low voice that is holding up the hook is just crazy. The texture, especially when he says Bob, like there's just this graininess, this coarseness. It's like you can feel the sand in his throat. And then the female vocal comes in so nice and bright and shiny. And the way it just overlays on top of the instrumental is gorgeous. And then something I noticed earlier with the mix is that the instruments and the vocals are very close together in their level. A lot of the time, I think, especially, for my ear and a lot of the stuff I listen to, at least, we see the vocal really brought out over top of the instrumental. It's very clear, it's very present, it's very in your face. And then the instrumental is very present, but it's underneath the vocal. Right now, we're getting like the vocals kind of like halfway dipped into the instrumental. Like just the bottom half, Adele's voice is kind of sitting within the instruments rather than completely above. Like, y'all know what neutral buoyancy means when like an object will just like float at like a certain height in the water and it will stay there rather than sinking or rising. It's kind of giving me that type of vibe.
Mr. Doubleina, Mr. Bob Doubleina, Mr. Doubleina, Mr. Bob Doubleina, Mr. Doubleina, Mr. Bob Doubleina.
Ooh, Mr. Dabalina, you thought you could manipulate, you thought you could fool me. Ooh, Mr. Dabalina, teach wizard put me on a stuff and then he schooled me. Friends could be fraudulent, just you wait and see. First he was my money grip, then he stole my honey dip. Mr. Dabalina is a serpent, don't you agree? The little two-timer resembles Aunt Jemima with jeans and a dirty white hoodie.
Interesting. Okay, talking about Aunt Jemima. It's interesting. It seems like Mistadobalina is some type of opponent, some type of foe. Like Mistadobalina isn't a good guy. He's trying to manipulate people. He's trying to sway them. Who does Mistadobalina represent? Of course, the first and easiest guess is the government, right? Or, who could it be? But it seems like there's some type of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like archetypal, you know, there's an archetype being associated with Mr. Bob Dabalina here. Man, it's hard to believe a guy with such a fun name could be so terrible. Let's keep going.
Honey dip, Mr. Dabalina is a serpent, don't you agree? The little two-timer resembles Aunt Jemima with jeans and a dirty white hoodie. Seems like he wouldn't be a snake, or would he? Disguises come in all sizes and shapes. Notice the facade of the snakes. They all catch the vapes, even though last year there was GQ. Took a lot of time before the DEL could see through the mask. All I had to do.
Damn, I think he just rhymed GQ with see-through. Great rhyme. Also, a little bit earlier, he hit Tima to Jemima, which is also a great rhyme. Love that bend. I'm a big fan of turning ERs into A's, like ARs, AHs. Like when it's just such a fun bend, it's so convenient, and it pretty much always works with every word that ends in like an ER.
Do is ask the emperor
And let me bounce it back just a little.
see through the mask. All I had to do is ask the emperor and Kwame, and my man responded they would bomb me. Fraudulent flow with the strength of Hercules. The way you're on my dick must really hurt your knees. You need to take heed and quit being such a
Damn, Hercules to Hercules. The way you on my dick must really hurt your knees, man. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to start using that one, dog. That's a roast right there.
you on my dick must really hurt your knees. You need to take heed and quit being such a groupie. Ever since I did a little show in Guadalupe, I never saw a groupie like you. But what is funny is you wanted to be down with my crew. But DEL is not down with any clowns of justice. So I would suggest that you try to impress Uncle Mistadobalina. Because you don't impress me, Dobalina. The style of dress is not the key, Dobalina. It's all in the mind and the heart, so you should start by remembering you gotta pay a fee, Dobalina.
Mr. Bob Doubleina, Mr. Doubleina, Mr.
I love that. And there's a nice bit of repetition in this track, which I don't think I've seen from Del yet. Of course, he's had tracks with hooks on them, but I'm talking like in the verse, in the way he's transitioning from the verse into the hook. Dobalina the track is almost circular. Dobalina's at the top end and the back end. And kind of like on radio where they call it like front and back announcing. You would announce the track before you play it. Then you remind the listener after the track is over what it was called. Very nice, very nice. It's fun, it's bouncy. It really works well with the cadence of the drums. The mix is super clean. You know, like if I wanted to be really nitpicky, maybe I'd like to hear Dell's voice just a little bit further from the instrumental, but he's perfectly clear. Everything's balanced. There's no masking or anything going on. And masking is when two sounds like kind of negate each other. Like, you know, if you have a guitar playing over top of a piano, maybe the guitar is going to wash out the piano to the point where you just can't hear it unless you mix it properly, right? That's not what's happening here. Everything's clear. It's coming through nicely.
Bob Doubleina, Mr. Doubleina, Mr. Bob Doubleina, Mr. Doubleina, Mr. Bob Doubleina.
Glory, how stupid, Mr. Bob Doubleina. Glory, how stupid, Mr. Bob Doubleina. Glory, how stupid,
Ooh.
Mr. Bob Doubleina. Glory, how stupid, Mr. Bob Doubleina.
That was really cool. The change in the drums. Wow. It almost makes me wonder if they got someone to play this, or maybe it's a drum machine just lined up to a very similar pattern to one of those classic loops, like the funky drummer, the amen break, like I was talking about earlier. And but switching out the hi-hat for a moment to have the shaker instead, having that female vocal be, excuse me, bare and just kind of like naked across the top. Gorgeous idea. Give us a break. Give us a second to breathe. There has been a lot going on, and that drum pattern is busy. But yeah, really, really cool construction to this track. I need to know more about it. This is one of those tracks you just like, but what does it mean?
Dobalina, ooh, Mr. Dobalina, ooh, Mr. Dobalina, ooh, Mr. Dobalina, ooh, Mr. Dobalina, ooh, Mr.
Yo, and that saxophone just noodling in the bottom. Really great addition. Yeah, I mean, the instrumentation on this has been great. It's been interesting how, like, the melody and everything is kind of hiding underneath the kit. I haven't noticed any, like, super pronounced bass line or anything, but really, really just fantastic instrumentation on this.
Mr. Dobalina, ooh, Mr. Dobalina, ooh, Mr. Dobalina.
Mr. Doubleina, Mr. Bob Doubleina, 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 Mr. Doubleina.
Dang. I love that, man. And the fade out works in this case. Normally, I'm a big hater on long fade outs at the end, but it was timed well. It wasn't too long. And I think just the weirdly infectious nature of Mr. Bob Dobalina as a sound really sells itself. This is one of those tracks that for real like rewrites in my mind what like a rap song can be and what it means to be a rapper. And you know, there's a lot of elements going on in here. outside just the rap and the lyricism of it all. But truly, just a really, really cool track. One that I will absolutely be listening to and diving into deeper on my own time. So thank you again to Party Tortoise for the suggestion. Keep them coming in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, hit that bell if you want to see more videos like this. Much love to everybody in the No Shoes gang, and I will see you all next time.